In our Spotlight on Business report tonight, the future of the Trenton Water Works has been the subject of fiery debate in recent weeks, and tensions between city leaders and state regulators ratcheted up at a special city council meeting last night. Authorities have warned for months that the utility, which serves more than 200,000 customers across Trenton and surrounding suburbs, is on the brink of failure, and that the best way to save it is through regional leadership. But that plan faces intense pushback from Trenton leaders who are adamant the waterworks should remain solely under city control. Well, New Jersey's top environmental official tried to change their minds last night, but faced a grilling instead. Senior correspondent Joanna Gagas reports.
I'm here to talk about the infrastructure, the ability to maintain it, and a better way that can be pursued that does not rip away from the city its asset and ability to generate revenue.
It's a fight for control of the capital city's water utility, Trenton Water Works, or so some think. In a fiery city council meeting last night, Sean LaTourette, commissioner of the Department of Environmental Protection, presented a litany of reasons why the state supports Trenton and surrounding suburbs, creating a regional authority to govern its water utility.
The system is at an extremely high risk of systemic failure that the city alone cannot repair, even with the support and stabilization from the DEP.
The city received 2 recent reports outlining the utility's failures, with 5 options for moving forward, one of them regionalization. The next step would be a study to analyze what regionalization could look like. Mayor Reed Gusciora worked with LaTourette to develop an RFP for the study. LaTourette thought the city council was on board, but the council knew nothing about it and thought they were being strong-armed when they received a letter from the DEP at the end of July.
I think that's where you're getting the biggest pushback. It does seem like the DEP is saying you need to assess regionalization, not all 5 options, to see what would be comfortable for Trentonians.
But if you thought that's where the 2 sides came together, not even close. The council pushed back on the idea that the utility is failing, hanging their hats on the safe drinking water in the latest tests.
You're telling me at this moment that the quality of water from the Trenton Water Department is substandard, correct?
Yes, but I think that misses the point, though. The system is receiving a lot of support from the state government and from outside contractors. The concern is that that is unsustainable.
The DEP sued Trenton Water Works in 2020 for several compliance failures, but that lawsuit was put on hold by LaTourette 2 years ago when he bolstered the system with state support, even helping them complete grant applications. TWW is still not in compliance in many areas, but maintaining local control is a point of deep pride for Trentonians who rejected privatization several years ago.
You're saying that you're not sure if it's sustainable or not. My question to you is, if you are here not to take something that is of value to us and to collaborate with us, why not empower us to maintain our own water system?
Compliance with the law is your obligation, not mine. Compliance with the Safe Drinking Water Act is your obligation, not mine. And the goal is not selling it off. The goal is not to take it away, but to help put it on a better footing.
The regionalization study would analyze the financials of Trenton Water Works and how it could bond separate and apart from the city, which LaTourette says would put both the city and the utility on better financial footing. One council member suggested creating a Trenton-run authority.
What are your thoughts on, that being an alternative, a Trenton-owned model with a credible reform plan? Would that be something acceptable to the DEP?
We put out an RFP to bring some contracted additional support into the city, and not a single company would bid. If you tried to do a separate authority that's still of the city, I think you'll have that same problem.
I was in favor of the regionalization study as a way for council to get that information from the beginning. I still am, but it shouldn't be forced upon Trentonians, as the commissioner made clear tonight.
But the council also heard from community members and Waterworks employees who made their case clear as water.
There's value to our asset. Don't give it away.
We already homeless. You got people sleeping in the street. We have no other revenue. And if they take that, guess what? They're gonna take everything you got.
Well, let me tell Murphy something, and you can take this back to him. The residents in the city of Trenton, we are ready to fight.
If it's a fight they want, it's a fight that might just end with both sides in court if the utility isn't able to meet compliance very soon. In Trenton, I'm Joanna Gagis, NJ Spotlight News.
Support for the Business Report is provided by the Newark Alliance presents the 2025 Halsey Fest, featuring the vibrancy of Newark's Arts and Education District and Halsey Street. Halsey, a neighborhood built on hustle and heart. The 2025 Halsey Fest schedule is available at halseynwk.com.